ICD-10 JJ-10B Guidelines, page 49, part 12.
7. Punctuation.
Punctuation. Now, we're studying the parts of punctuation, and for this theory lesson, we are going to study brackets. Okay, so the brackets.
The brackets are used in the tabular list to include synonyms, alternative wording, or explanatory phrase.
Right. If you find brackets, the brackets are these things, right? In the tabular list, those are meant to include synonyms, which means words that mean the same thing, alternative wording, another way of explaining the same thing, or explanatory phrase, which means that it's a phrase that explains what the condition is, right? Those are brackets for in the tabular list. What are they in the index?
Brackets are used in the alphabetic index to identify manifestation codes.
Manifestation codes, right? Which means that codes associated with this disease, right? If you see a code of a disease with a description in the index, and then you see brackets, those could be diseases or conditions related to that disease, right? So this is a summary of the punctuation marks. Brackets are used within parentheses to
indicate changes or additions to quoted
passages, right? Or mark of words
only indirectly related to the
parenthetical material. So it means everything that is in parentheses, if you want to use brackets, so the brackets are used within a parenthesis, not to use two parentheses, right? It's like a sub part of the parentheses. For example, contractors
shall submit a detailed plan to the documentation support officer.
And in brackets, you put the acronym, right? DSO, before
commencing such a publication.
You see, so the brackets in this case just serve as an interior parenthesis of the parentheses, right? Okay, so that's our theory for today. Now we're going to do an example or an exercise. So ready, set, go. Okay, this is ICD-10 JJ-10A, page 376, exercise 5, and this is a level 2 exercise, and it reads like this.
Term birth.
Term birth.
Living male.
Living male.
Ophthalmitis of newborn due to maternal gonococcal infection.
Okay, term birth means that the baby was born in the regular term, right? And since by default is regular birth, it means that it was a vaginal birth. There was no C-section, right? And it's a living male. But the problem is that the newborn comes with a condition. What's the condition? Ophthalmitis of newborn due to maternal gonococcal infection. Okay, so that's the diagnosis. Now we want you to pause the video and then give us the ICD-10 code for this diagnosis, okay? So 1, 2, 3. Okay, the answer is Z38.00 and A54.31. So there are two codes, okay? If you got that, congratulations. If you didn't get it, let's go to the tips. Okay, tip number 1.
Level 2 difficulty. You need 2 codes.
You need 2 codes. That's why we categorize this as level 2, okay? Tip number 2.
Start with newborn, born in hospital for the first code.
Although the problem doesn't say born in hospital, but this is supposed to, we were coding ICD-10 and is by default, all the births are born either in a hospital or a birthing facility, right? They're not born at home. I mean, there's a physician involved. That's why you have to choose born in a hospital for a regular birth, right? Now for the second code.
For the second code, go to ophthalmitis, see ophthalmia.
Right, ophthalmitis, see ophthalmia, right? Because the baby was born with that condition. Now, one more word we're going to analyze, one more word that you're going to encounter when you're finding the codes, and that's the word neonatorum. What is that? The etymology of neonatorum is?
Neo is new and natorum is born.
Right. It's just a Latin way of saying newborn. Neo is new and natorum is born. So this just means newborn. Okay? So with these tips, you should be able to get the answer now. or the path to the answer. The answers, you know, is Z38.00 and A54.31. But now we're going to count to 3, so you can pause the video and give us the path to finding these two answers, okay? So 1, 2, 3. All right, this is the whole summary of the problem. It's a term birth, it's a living male, and baby, the newborn comes with ophthalmitis of newborn due to maternal gonococcal infection. There are 2 codes. The code 1 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Right.
Then you start with newborn.
Newborn.
Then you go to born in hospital.
And you get?
Z38.00.
And you check this in the tabular, so the code 1 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Uh-huh.
Then you go to Z38.
Uh-huh.
That's the first 3 characters.
Right.
The live-born infants according to place of birth and type of delivery.
Right. Add 1 more digit.
0 is single live-born infant born in hospital or any other birth facility.
Birth facility. As long as there's a medical personnel involved, that's a birth facility. And
Z38.00 for this one, you go to. It shows you delivered vaginally.
Delivery vaginally, which is the regular way, the default way. If they don't say anything else, you assume that is delivered vaginally of regular, right? And that's why there's an equal sign. So we got the code for the first part. Now the second part, because the newborn comes with a condition, so we have to code that. So the code 2 through the index is found like this.
First you go to index.
Go to the index.
Then you start with ophthalmitis.
Ophthalmitis. That's I think it's misspelled here. It's ophthalmitis. It's not It's OPH. Ophthalmitis.
Oh wait. Oh.
Ophthalmia. And correct all those because ophthalmos is eyes, right?
My apologies.
Okay, it's okay. Okay, so you start with ophthalmitis, and they send you to?
They send you to ophthalmia.
Ophthalmia. So you go through ophthalmia, and from then you choose that word that we told you in the tips, which is?
Neonatorum.
Or comma, which is the English word, which is?
Newborn.
Newborn. You choose that, and then you go to?
Gonococcal.
Gonococcal. And then you get a code there. What's the code?
A54.31.
And now we're going to check this code in the tabular. So the code 2 through the tabular is found like this.
First you go to tabular.
Go to the tabular.
Then you start with the first 3
characters, which is A54. What's that?
Gonococcal infection.
Okay, now you add 1 more character, A54.3.
Gonococcal infection of eye.
Of the ophthalmos, right? That's what that's what the baby has.
Yes.
So you keep going.
A54.31 is ophthalmia neonatorum due to gonococcus.
Which is exactly our problem, right? Ophthalmia of a newborn due to gonococcus. That's why there's an equal sign at the end, and that is the confirmation of our second code. So the answer is Z38.00 and A54.31. Okay? Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit our website, and also
you can subscribe to us in YouTube by clicking here for our new medical coding videos.
And what do they get?
You will get up to 3 videos every day that we make. ICD-10s, CPTs, all that is needed to pass the medical coding certification exams.
Okay, so don't forget to visit our website and also to subscribe to our videos. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye.